The old story of Narcissus is, quite well known. He saw his face in water and just like that he fell in love with it. He could not look away then. This myth gives us our word and it means deep self-love. It's a very famous tale and it really helps us start to understand. Narcissism is a personality trait, it's not just high self-worth. Some people have a little of it while some people have much more. It truly exists on a scale and too much creates many problems. It means needing constant praise and often lacking care for others. Healthy narcissism, on the other hand, can be good. It helps us to try hard and gives us proper confidence. But problematic narcissism is different. It's called NPD sometimes, and this harms many relationships. It causes pain to many people, which is an important point. Early thinkers like Freud studied it. They saw it in human development. It could get stuck, they once said. Now we see it as complex, with many different parts. Our knowledge is still growing, and this history helps us to learn. We understand more each day. Childhood experiences, they matter a lot. Too much praise can actually hurt, and too much criticism also hurts deeply. Both can make a child feel unsure, and they might then need constant approval. This can start a lasting pattern, affecting their core self-view. These early years are formative and genes can also play a part. Some people are born with tendencies, but this does not seal their fate. It's certainly one factor though. Environment shapes us very greatly. Nature and nurture often interact, and this is often the case for traits. Biology and experience combine. Some narcissists are quite vulnerable. They use it to hide deep insecurity. Past abuse might be a root cause. Others are more grandiose in style, feeling they are the best. They might have been very spoiled. These are two different styles, each with a different origin. Our culture can also influence us. Social media is one example where fame is often praised very widely. Self-promotion is common practice now, and this might feed into narcissism. It's a much wider issue and we can see it all around us. Society plays a significant role. Narcissists often talk about themselves wanting many compliments. They truly hate being criticized and need to be the star. Imagine someone always doing this. It's a common telling sign, and it can be very hard for others. Listening becomes a one-way street. Relationships can be very tough as narcissists often lack true empathy. They don't feel others' pain, and partners may feel quite ignored. The bond feels very one-sided, draining your emotional energy. Trust is extremely hard to find, and connection becomes quite strained. At work, problems can arise. A narcissistic boss takes all credit and can be too competitive. They might not value their staff, making the work unpleasant. The entire team can suffer and motivation often goes down. Collaboration becomes difficult and they might use subtle manipulation. Charm is a very common tool, but it often does not last. Gaslighting is another hurtful tactic, making you doubt your reality. They deny saying certain things, and this is for power and control. It's a serious form of harm. Section 4. Echoes in society. Narcissism's wider impact. Selfie culture is now quite huge. Social media reflects this trend. People show perfect online lives. They want likes and validation. This can boost narcissistic traits. It focuses attention on image and on comparing different lives. This is a modern-day pressure. Leaders can have these traits. Narcissistic leaders are often charming. They can inspire many people, but they can also be risky. They may act without real thought. Personal gain might be their key. This affects all of the citizens. History shows many such examples. We live in a consumer world. People want many status symbols. Does our focus on wealth help? People buy to feel important. They want to show their success. This links to needing admiration. External things seem very important. Inner worth can be overlooked. What about our communities? If all focus on only self, what then? Does empathy decrease in society? More narcissism means less helping. It could mean more loneliness. This is a real social worry. We need to care more for others. Strong communities need empathy. Section 5. Beyond the reflection, understanding and addressing narcissism. Narcissism is very complex. It is not just simple vanity. It has many different causes. It affects people and society. It shapes thoughts and actions. We have seen its many forms. Understanding this is vital now. It helps us see clearly. Treating NPD is very hard. People with NPD rarely ask for help. They often see no real fault. If they go to therapy, it's for other things like depression or relationship woes. This makes actual treatment challenging. Progress can be quite slow. Patience is certainly required. How to cope with narcissists? Setting firm boundaries is a key. Protect your own mental health. You might need to limit contact. Learn to spot manipulation tactics. This is about active self-care, not about changing the other person. Your well-being comes first. We need more empathy now, and healthier self-esteem too. How can we build real connection? Promote emotional learning for all. Value teamwork more than rivalry. Focus on true inner worth. This is a positive path forward. It builds a healthier culture.